Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Hi guys, how are you? Great. How's your day? How are you talking to some of you guys? Tyler, how was your day?
It was great.
What happened that was really great?
We got a second community time.
Yeah.
Coming off their first win of the season, the Zephyrs are feeling pretty good.
All right, let's get started. Everybody in this room gets one for a win.
And on the following Tuesday after the game, their efforts are being rewarded as they hand out their helmet stickers.
Wait. Everybody gets one for a shutout. Everybody gets one for a turnover margin. So that's 3 each.
The stickers bear the headlight of the Zephyr train and represent a player's accomplishments, whether it's as a team effort or an individual achievement.
George with an interception. Mason with an interception. Elliott with an interception. Luke with a touchdown block. Jacob with a touchdown. Wait.
I have so much jealousy right now.
I have Max Foster for 2. I know he had a touchdown. I can't remember what the second one was for. Somebody did. Elliott got another one for a touchdown. Clink for a big play. I can't remember what it was. Players of the game. Clink on special teams. Mason and George sharing defense, and Max Foster's for offense. One each. High energy. We're still in shells, all right? High energy, fast feet. Let's get those pads popping, but no tackles to the ground. Let's go!
The Zephyrs are on a short week this week, heading to Valders on Thursday. And as a result, what would normally be Tackle Tuesday is now an offensive practice.
Hey, listen, we're going to push hard to this 7, okay? We're going to fake like we're coming back, right, to get the hitch, right? So you got to press up. Then you got to stack the line again. Then you got to repeat out to get the ball. Make sense? You're drifting too much. So as soon as you break in, get back to stack this line, then drift out. Does that make sense? Here we go, let's try it out. Max, ready? Go. Now look. Yeah, that's how it is.
After all the different position groups get some drills in, they line up to run some team offense under the watchful eyes of Coach Keller.
You watching this? Hey, what do we got right here on hammer left? Double. What do we got right here? Double. Somebody gets to him. I don't care. We can't wash this out. There's no reason. There's a giant lane here. Hey, come back, please. Come back. Think about this. They got 3 guys. 1, 2, 3. So do 4, but I don't care. 4 on 3. We got to be able to run north and south. Run it again. Come on! Move him now, Alice! Move him! There you
But even though offense is the focus of today's practice, the importance of defense is never lost on Coach Peterson, whose unit had a 47-point turnaround from week 1 to week 2.
Yeah, it's a growth process for us. We had a few alignment issues. We had some miscues, probably 3 of them against Amherst. We just were in the wrong spot. We worked on our communication all last week, and then we really aligned on that. And as you can see, we didn't give up any big plays, which was all about communication and getting the right alignment. And that's what we look forward this week, is continuing to do that and get in the right position so that we can put the best defense on the field.
Looking forward to Valders then, is there anything specific you guys are going to be focusing on the defensive side of the ball?
Yeah, 18 is a pretty good player. He's fast. He's also physical, so we're going to key on him. And then number 9, too, is a good lead blocker. We're trying to look to force them into some passing situations. They don't look to be a very strong passing team, so we want to get them out of their bread and butter, which is that run, that power run, right or left.
Beat the Vikings on me, beat the Vikings on 3. Beat the Vikings on me, beat the Vikings on 3. 1, 2, 3, beat the Vikings!
Yeah!
And just 2 days later, it's game time again. St. Mary Catholic arrives in Valders ready to take on their first conference opponent of the season, having lost 24-15 to Valders last year at home. But both teams are coming off of a win last week.
Day by day, we get better and better. We get better and better. Till we can't be beat. Till we can't be beat. Till we won't be beat. Till we won't be beat. Till we hit the field like, all day like, all night like, offense like, defense like, and it's down like, and it's down like, and it's down like.
Luke Fairweather out to return the opening kickoff of the game, and as is becoming a bit of a common theme, it's a good one. Takes it all the way out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Zephyrs. Zephyrs on offense trying to get that running game going early with Elliot Reichenbacher. Not much room to run there, but next play they come to the passing game, and Maddox Dwyer finds Tarver Trinkner for a nice game, pushed out of bounds. All the way down near the 15-yard line now, Reichenbacher gets another shot at it, and it's 5 yards on this carry. But the Valders defense not making it easy for him, nowhere to run here. Then next play going with a little jet motion, Tarver Trinkner. Valders is all over this one too. Then 4th down, Dwyer trying to find Trinkner again, but it's incomplete. Turnover on downs on the first drive for the Zephyrs. First play on offense for the Vikings, and it's an early look at number 18, like Coach Peterson talked about. Junior running back Braden Lenz takes it for about 5 yards. Then this ball goes to senior Austin Ebert, and the Zephyrs are all over it. Vikings forced to punt, but it's a bad snap on the ground. It goes right through the arms of Carson Wasmer. Zephyrs able to tackle him in the end zone, and they're on the board first with a safety. St. Mary getting the ball back after the safety, and it's Luke Fairweather right back to work, running patiently. Gets this one all the way out to the Valders 45-yard line. From there, Zephyrs go with Tarver Trinkner, making something out of nothing here on a play that looked like it was blown up, able to find room down that far sideline for a first down. Then, going to the air, Maddox Dwyer almost brought down in the backfield by Brody Mueller, who almost had the tackle for loss against Trinkner, but Dwyer able to get down that far sideline all the way down near the 15-yard line. Heck of a pickup. But Dwyer would not be so fortunate on this play as Austin Ebert gets through that line nearly untouched for the sack.
Let's go, boys. Let's do it. Come on.
One bad play. We're going to probably go over the top, watch the seam. Hitch seam, probably coming out of this time outside.
Let's back.
It's fine. We just too aggressive. Whatever.
Hey, we're okay.
Always aggressive, boys.
They did something different than they haven't done all year, right? That's only the second time they've ran out of gun all year. So it's second or third, but right? They changed it up. They got us. Now we'll get them back. All right.
No worries.
So
Let's just
we're
reset.
flipping around. We're defending this side now. Let's be aggressive. Continue to fight, guys. Get in there.
Zephyrs on me, Zephyrs on 3.
1, 2, 3, Zephyrs.
On the Vikings' next drive, Ben Stoudinger looking to find John Vetting downfield, but it's Dominic Osgood with the good defense, almost gets himself a pick. Then Stoudinger looking downfield again, Osgood on the coverage again, but this time Carson Wasmer comes down with a huge catch. From about the 20-yard line, Stoudinger trying to float one in there for Ebert, but Dominic Osgood on defense again, this time cashes in and gets his first interception of the season.
Yeah, Mustang.
Hey, let's go. It's trips, roll right foot. Excellent. Trips, roll right foot. Excellent. All right, trips, roll right foot. Excellent. Trips, roll right foot. Excellent.
I didn't know if you want
time up
lead
front.
blocking.
Watch that A gap pressure, right? A gap pressure. We gotta help with it.
Just all you got to get post is a run.
All right, you just gotta get. All right. Everybody take a deep breath. We're about to make this play. Get this drive going, all right? We're good. We're good. We're real good here.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Trip. All right, fly. Excellent. Ready?
That play call would work pretty well for Maddox Squire. He'd find Tarver Trinkner downfield, and he gets all the way past midfield. But going back to the ground game, Reichenbacher can't hold on to the ball, and Valders is able to recover the fumble. Back on offense now are the Vikings. This pass is batted down by Max Fosters, and that would contribute to the drive stalling out. Another chance for the Zephyrs here. They go back to the ground game, and George Voss rips off a huge run, taking this one all the way down to the Valders 45-yard line. Going to the passing game now. Dwyer rolling right is able to float one up for Luke Fairweather, who is able to come down with it but push out of bounds before he can get into the end zone. But then, knocking on the door of their first touchdown of the game, Dwyer forces a throw as it's being hit, and this is intercepted by John Vetting. Vetting is going to take this all the way 90 yards back to the house for a pick six. Valders would put the 2-point conversion on the board, and they are up 8-2. More frustration for the Zephyrs on their next drive. Forced to punt, but the snap goes through Max Foster's hands, and he has to just fall on it, and it sets up Valders in great field position. From the Zephyrs' 20-yard line, the Vikings try a toss to Parker Zaleski, but the defensive line is all over this one for a loss of yardage.
Hey, don't just get your hand on his butt, right? Get him right on the hip, and you got to get him engaged so that you can step across, right? Get right on there and give him a little help to get in there.
Hey, expect something.
DB, stay deep.
Expect something,
Stay
right?
behind
Something
the play.
against the grain.
Play the ball. Maybe we get a chance to make another play on defense, right? Let's go bounce back and take it back. Keep the momentum going in.
They have a play for this.
Important to get a stop here, right? Watch something tricky like hook and ladders like we did, right? That's, a lot of times coaches steal things they saw the week before. So don't be DBs. If you stay deep, you're going to be in position to make a tackle on something like that.
Hey, stay communicative, right? Continue to do those. Make sure we know where we're at, right? Let's just come out and just fire. Let's make one more big play. Let's get out of here, and then let's set it again.
Hey, don't hesitate. Get home.
Stay locked in for 60 more seconds. 60 more seconds. Let's go. Hit on me, hand on 3. 1, 2, 3, hit. Let's go.
Time ticking low in the first half. Stoudinger wants it all on this one, but good defense by the Zephyrs. It's incomplete. Trying to go back to the air on this one, and then Stoudinger tries to take off to run, but goes nowhere. Zeke Hennessy wraps him up by his ankles, and that is the first half. 8-2. Neither offense comes away with any points.
Start believing in yourself. Start believing in yourself. Start believing in yourself. Every play, you guys have earned the right to believe in yourself, but you're not doing it on the field. Can you do it?
We got to start thinking. Coach is 100% right. We dominated that game in the first half. We dominated between the 20s. You know what that doesn't do? That doesn't have points on the board. We should have at least 3 touchdowns by now. We've dominated. So what are they doing? Who's coming every play? Nine's coming every play. Can we not be smart enough to adjust to that? We know better. We know how to deal with this. You know he's coming. So we go trips. Who's coming every play? When we go trips, there's one guy, it's not a number, there's one position on the field that's coming every single play when we go trips. Which side? The weak side linebacker's coming every time. When we go trips, the weak side guy's coming every time.
The second half would prove to be just as much of a test for St. Mary Catholic. Opening kickoff of the second half is going to be fielded by Carson Wasmer at his own 25-yard line, and he takes off sprinting. This is going to end up all the way down in Zephyr's territory for a nice return. But the big return will be all for nothing, as here Stoudinger looking far down the right sideline, and he only finds Dominic Osgood, who comes up with his second interception of the game. Back on offense now, the Zephyrs looking for a little breathing room, going to get a little bit here with Elliot Reichenbacher, but not much, and it'll ultimately bring up a 4th down. Then on 4th and 3, Dwyer trying to get him with the hard count, but they don't jump. They snap the ball. Dwyer first looks like he's going to go to the air, but then punts it downfield, and it's actually a really good boot. This is going to roll all the way to the Valders 35-yard line. Can the Zephyrs defense get a stop on 3rd and 16? Stoudinger with the swing pass out to Austin Ebert. Plenty of room to run. He gets really close to a 1st down. Then on 4th and short, they go with the quarterback sneak. Did he get it? They'll have to bring out the chains to measure. And it is ultimately marked a 1st down for the Vikings. On the next set of downs, the Vikings go with a handoff to Parker Zaleski. Plenty of room to run on the left side with George Voss in hot pursuit. Mason Wagner there to help take him down. But on the next play, it's a big miscue. Snap goes over the head of Ben Stoudinger. Austin Ebert just has to fall on it, but that would end up killing their drive. With the ball back, St. Mary going to the passing attack, but Dwyer gives it right back to Valders. Mason Stoudinger with the interception, and now Dwyer has 2 on the game. But the Vikings can't hold on to the ball either. Ben Stoudinger can't handle the snap, and the Zephyrs are able to fall on it. Can't quite tell who gets to it first, but Elliot Reichenbacher back there among others. Zephyrs with another chance on offense. That's Dominic Osgood going in motion. Dwyer takes the snap, rolling, floats one up, finds Luke Fairweather, who's got enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, let's get after it. Run us down the field and make it happen. Like you talked about, let's cash that check, right? Let's get our paycheck.
Cash the check on me. Cash check on 3.
1, 2, 3, cash the check.
I want some money.
Maddox Dwyer showing that escapability again on this one, gets away from another sack and finds Luke Fairweather again, this time for just a short gain. Then on a 4th and 5, Dwyer going back to the air, finds Tarver Trinkner over the middle with a strong contested catch for a 1st down. Just a few plays later, another 4th down for the Zephyrs. Dwyer going to the air again, not so lucky this time. Turnover on downs. Ball must be getting wet with the rain coming down. Valders fumbles again, but they're able to fall on it this time. Vikings would punt it away, but it's getting real sloppy out there now. Zephyrs with a fumble of their own, and Valders jumps on it. But on a 3rd and 6 for the Vikings, that Zephyr defense is looking strong. Nowhere to go for Braden Lenz, and time to talk it over before 4th down.
He's standing there. Get the ball out. Finish that thing. We talk about this every day, right?
Hey, we're staying safe, but we got to stay safe.
Staying safe.
But
right?
man, hey, if they punt it, find somebody to block, right? Find somebody to block. Mason's going to give it out here. Mason's going to make a play for us. Right?
The Vikings would end up punting, and now the Zephyrs back on offense. 4th and 10, and it will end up being their final offensive play of the game as Dwyer can't find his man. Then on 4th and 2 for the Vikings, Ben Stoudinger calls game, takes it himself, sprinting, and able to find enough room for a 1st down. The Vikings would kneel it out, and this game comes to an end. A bit of an ugly one. 8-2 the final score in a game in which neither offense scored any points.
Coach, football, game of opportunity, and you had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity today. Just couldn't quite get it on track to get to the finish line.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's... First, let me just say how proud I am of the defense. Because they had opportunities to not succeed, and they were very successful today. They went out there and played their butts off. I mean, this game was 8-2. All scores were by defense. That's a pretty rare thing.
Offensively, yeah, we just could not make it happen. We get a drive going, we get down to the 20, and then something would go wrong, and we just, the defense will bounce back, but we've got to learn to capitalize, and we've got to believe in ourselves. And that's part of the growing process with the new program, right? Just getting that self-belief that we deserve to succeed for the work that we put in, right? So we're working on it.
Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Things, right? Take it in. Don't get used to this feeling. We're going to get rid of it. Super proud of the effort tonight. Super proud of the effort. I mean, we did not quit. We believed in ourselves out there, especially on the defensive side of all. Defense, outstanding. Outstanding job. But we go back to work, right? That's what we do. That's what life's all about, right? Something goes wrong, we go back to work. So we got a lot to build on here. It's the cleanest game we've played so far. But we got a lot to build on. We'll come back next week and get after it.
The Zephyrs will leave Valders feeling like they missed an opportunity. But with Chilton, who's also 1-2, coming to town next week, they will look to bounce back.
Zephyrs on me, Zephyrs on 3.
1, 2, 3, Zephyrs!
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.